Hello, beautiful Cancer. A very happy new year to you. This is your money and career guidance for the rest of January and February with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, my beautiful people. This is good for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus and cross-watching. And it is for money and career with the emphasis on career, okay? It's not just career, because I know many of you that watch me are retired. So, money, property, investments can come into it, but doesn't always show up. So we'll see what comes through for my lovely Cancers. Okay, Cancer for the rest of January, February. Money, career, please. We've got by the book, loyal heart, and higher power. Oh, interesting. Okay. By the book is a card of doing things properly, not cutting corners, taking your time, don't rush things, allowing it to unfold, allowing it to come in when it wants to come in. It's also about following the inner guidance. Those elephants there, holding on to each other's little tails as they're moving along. It's about following your guides, your spiritual team, your inner guidance. What's that inner being saying, okay? Because we've also got higher power. So these are two quite strong cards of listening to that inner guidance, okay, about your money and career. And we also have loyal heart. Now, this, when we're talking money and career, isn't about love and romance. It's about you being loyal to your own heart and what feels good for you. So tapping into that, tapping into what does my heart want? My head might be saying this, but what's my heart saying? And that's the bit we want to listen to. That's the inner guidance. Because 2024 is an 8 year. Okay, and 8 is all about abundance and infinity and flow, and so it's a very good year for abundance. So what spirit are wanting for you, what your inner being and soul is wanting, is that you can align with a life that you love and a job and a career that you love and your investments to support you. So we're following that heart guidance, okay? All right, let's add in the tarot and find out a little bit more. So tell me more for Cancer, money and career. The rest of January and February, please. I always do money and career for about 4 to 6 weeks because things don't tend to turn very quickly in terms of money and career. We need to give it a little bit of a span of time. Okay, all right. We're going with the first card out, Ace of Swords with Faith. Oh, nice. That's the Hierophant. Okay. The High Priestess is supporting higher power. I told you this was a strong message coming through from your soul here. All right, we've got the Knight of Coins and the World. Let's get the other deck out. That's the Tarot of Dreams, by the way. This is the Moon and Stars Tarot. Tell me more for Cancer. What's going on here? Your inner voice is going to be getting quite loud. All right, 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Bit of anxiety there, yeah? Okay, Page of Wands. And the Sun. Oh, nice. Nice. We like that. Okay. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards here and 1 in the bottom row. So 4 in total. So out of 10, that's quite a lot, all right? So there's a strong energy here. I mean, 2024 for everybody is going to be significant. Each sign is going to feel it in a different way. But your emphasis is to really listen to that inner guidance. Tap into your spiritual team, your higher self, the universe, source, God, all right? Really be aligning with that which feels good for you, which feels right for you, because you're being asked to really tap into listening to that higher guidance. We so often move in a direction through fear, through our head, doing all the ifs, buts and maybes and looking for something to grab onto that's safe, whereas the heart will say, just trust me. I know where I'm going. I know what's right for me. Just follow the heart, okay? So we have got this energy of by the book, number 11, that's a master number about you being having the mastery over your own life, being in charge of your own life, okay? So look at this, Ace of Swords rooted down by the Ten of Cups. That's wonderful. And with faith and the Seven of Wands, this combination is fantastic for money and career. So the Ace of Swords is all about inspiration and new ideas and a fresh start and a new beginning. Wonderful energy for January. All right, so you are in that energy with that Ace of Swords to say, this is what's right for me. I'm just feeling into it, and I'm determined that my money and career is going to very much focus on happiness and fulfillment, the Ten of Cups. I want to attach myself to what my heart wants. Now, they're pulling me back when I say the word attach myself to. Don't attach too tightly, but align with, okay? But really coming into, where is the fulfillment and the enrichment? Where is the full picture? Okay, I mean, the Ten of Cups isn't just about, roses round the door and, happy in one area of your life. It's really about the pulling it all together. All right, so I want to make sure that it all dovetails into each other so that home and work are supporting each other. They're not standing alone as, well, I'm all right there, but I'm not all right there. We want it all to kind of come together and work. So you're in this inspiration, ideas with that Ace of Swords, the information coming through, the aha moments, the ideas, just let them flow, let them have free reign, let those ideas come, even if they're crazy paisy. It doesn't matter. Let them all come, because then you can sort them all out. If you just allow your inner being to guide you with all sorts of options and opportunities and ideas, then you can pick out of that the ones that feel good. The Faith card, which is the Hierophant, that's the balance here to the High Priestess. That's the High Priest, if you like, okay? We've got a lovely balance of that divine masculine and feminine coming together in that energy of faith and trust. Now, the Hierophant is also about contracts and stability and doing things right, very traditional. Do it the right way. We're not cutting corners. This isn't a maverick energy here of, going off on a tangent. It's like, no, I'm just going to follow something that's really stable and that is going to give me long-term security. That feels really good. Now, the Seven of Wands is rooting it down, which is the courage of your convictions, your boundaries. You're getting really clear about what you want. And once you're clear, nothing and no one is going to push you off your path. Okay, so yeah, they're just saying to me, right, when I said this isn't a maverick energy, they want me to discuss that for a minute. Okay, let's say that your idea to other people is crazy. You want to buy a house that is out of your reach financially. You want to go for a job that is not what you would expect to be the next level. This is saying, yeah, have those dreams, have those goals, have that aspiration and inspiration, and there's nothing wrong with a big goal. The universe doesn't judge it as big or small. It says, that's your goal, let's align it with you, okay? The maverick bit is more about not cutting corners and not taking shortcuts. It's about, I can have a big goal and I can reach for that big goal, even if other people, Seven of Wands is coming up against you, are telling me, oh, don't aim for that. That's too high. Aim lower. And you're kind of going, no, I'm not aiming lower. I'm aiming for that because that's what feels right in my heart. So you're going for it. Okay. Now, it can create a little bit of anxiety, Nine of Swords, anxiety and stress. But if we look at the higher power and the High Priestess above this anxiety, if you can just drop into that trust And when that anxiety comes up about, oh, am I being silly? Am I being ridiculous? Is it going to work? You know, all of those doubts, you may be having some sleepless nights over it, including some of that information coming through from your higher self at stupid o'clock in the morning. That tends to be a time where I get a lot of downloads as well. That, you know, it can be feeling a little tired and anxious. What I want you to do, because there's such a strong spiritual energy on the table, have a pad and a pen by the side of your bed. And if you are not sleeping because there's all sorts of stuff going on in your head, just put the light on and jot down some notes. And then if you find that you wake up in the middle of the night with more ideas, write them down. They get them out of your head and onto the paper, and then you can go back to sleep. And then you can look at them again in the morning. So a very strong spiritual guidance here. Now, this can be about going for a new home, a new job. This can be really about looking at reevaluating all of your finances. You might be deciding that, you know, any savings you've got, any investments, you're going to pull them all out and you're going to put them into something else. This is a new beginning here. I want a new beginning. I want a fresh ideas here. If I've been trying to get a promotion in the field that I'm in and it's just not happening, maybe it's time for me to leave that field and move into something else. Maybe I need to go back to school or college and get some more qualifications and then come back to it. What is it that I need? Because these are fresh ideas that are being led towards, I want something that's happy. If you're in a job that you hate and you dread going to work every day, I mean, all jobs have got challenges, of course they have, but if you are constantly struggling with those challenges at work, maybe it's time to look for another job. Because the emphasis as you come into this month of January is, am I doing a job that I enjoy, that fulfills me? And if I'm not, what am I going to do about it? I'm going to drop into my higher self. I'm going to really feel it, and I'm going to start looking at my options. And I'm going to open up to new opportunities that are loyal to my goals and my dreams and my aspirations. So the Knight of Coins is allowing yourself to really focus, eyes on the prize. This is the goal. It might take me 3 months, 6 months to get there, but I'm starting it now. I'm starting the process now. I'm opening up with the Page of Wands to opportunities to bring me something better in terms of my job or career or business or investments. I'm looking for something that's going to bring me that stability that is worth waiting for. If I am dotting my I's and crossing my T's and adding more bits in and coming up with more ideas and more inspiration, and I'm allowing whatever needs to close out to close. So we are on a mission to something new, and we are allowing ourselves to align with that which is new, that's going to bring in that stability. Then we're taking action to close things out. The world is a significant closure, a big closure. It's not something little. This is major. This is something really important that we are completing. It's done, it's dusted. I am ready to step into the sun and have this brightness and enjoyment of life and living my life. And yes, I want to work, and yes, I've got to pay my bills, but we still want to be in some kind of enjoyment of life. So let's align the two together. So the Sun with the World, 2 major arcana cards at the end here. Big closings out, which will result in a very positive outcome for you. The Sun is the brightest, most positive outcome in the deck. What the sun shines on grows. So we are stepping into the light, stepping back into the sun and the warmth. If you've been out in the cold, you're coming back into the warmth. So there is a big shift here. Let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me more about this. What's this by the book? Let's find out some more for you. What's this by the book? Okay. 8 of Swords. In some aspects of your life, you are feeling stuck, feeling trapped. You know, I can't go yet. I can't shift this or that. Sometimes it's about timing and being patient. And other times it's our perceived blocks. You know, we may believe we can't go, but actually we can. So feeling into that, which is it? Is it patience? there is a new beginning coming. All right, so it might be about timing. Let's say you want to apply for a job that you know that is coming, but it's not here yet. Perhaps your company's talking about, oh, we're going to expand in the spring and we'll be looking at you for a promotion there. Okay, so maybe this is about timing and we can't go yet. It's circumstances beyond our control. But we can start aligning ourselves with that new job now, start coming up with all the ideas. If this was a house, you want to put your house on the market, but there is some situations around you that are preventing you from doing that right now. Perhaps there's a load of work going on the building next door and it's going to put off potential buyers, and you're thinking, right, I'm going to wait till they finish the work and then I'm putting it on the market. That kind of thing. So sometimes there are issues outside your control, and we're just going to do it by the book. We're going to wait until it feels right, and then we're going to step into that new beginning, because there it is, that Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. The Ace of Pentacles is the new job, the new home. Yes, see, now we're coming away from the Eight of Swords and we are now moving forward. So it's all about that timing. Hit when the timing is right. It may be that the first couple of weeks of January aren't ready, but by the time we get to the end of January, we're starting to feel that movement forward now, because this is through January and February. So we're allowing ourselves now to move towards that new beginning. There's the Eight of Cups. That's me. I'm off. Thank you very much. I'm ready to move into this new energy now. Tell me more about the High Priestess and the higher power. What is going on with this very spiritual energy? Okay, we have an energy here, or two fives. Okay, this is why they're both there. The very strong energy of the High Priestess and the higher power. The Five of Pentacles is a card of lack and struggle. It's feeling left out. It's feeling there isn't enough. It's feeling just like life is really hard, and perhaps I've got aligned with struggle that, you know, there isn't a job, or if there is, it's always going to be miserable, or I'm never part of a team, or that kind of thing. And the Five of Cups, regrets. You know, why didn't I do this before? Why is life so hard? Why is life happening to me rather than for me? It's that kind of negative energy that we have here. So this is why we have the higher power and the High Priestess with that anxiety underneath. So there is an underlying feeling for many of my Cancers that life is really tough. And, you know, if we stay with that energy, then we stay with that energy. If we're in that belief and that vibration that, you know, my job's always horrible, or I never get what I want, or it never works out for me, then we just keep experiencing that over and over. So this is why we need to drop into the higher power and the High Priestess to say, help me to overcome this negativity. Help me to overcome this anxiety and to step into that faith, because that new beginning is there for me to walk into. But if I don't believe I can have it, then I'm probably not even going to try. And so the energy is there underneath to say, if you can overcome the negativity, the down, the struggle, the lack, that energy, if you can get into the faith and the trust that you can leave this behind, that you can move to a new beginning, then you absolutely are aligned with creating it. So that's why we've got all of that spiritual energy there. The universe is saying, you know, we know you need us, so we're here. All right, so as we get out of that energy, now we start to come into alignment with our goal, our wish, our dream. There's the Nine of Cups. We've got the Ten of Cups on the table. So we have this energy around and around you, Cancer, where we can, absolutely can, say, I can have that goal, that wish, that dream. Whatever it is for you, and it's going to be different things to different people. You know, one of my favourite Cancers, Cancer rising, wants a bigger house and a better job. All right, now she's a wonderful manifester, and I know she is going to get both at some point this year, but she's coming into the year with, on paper, it looks like it couldn't possibly work. But I am a master manifester, so I am going to find a way to make it happen. And I know she will. I'll report back to you this time next year, because I bet you by this time next year she's got that bigger house and she's got that better job. But at the moment, on paper, it looks impossible. But she doesn't believe that. She doesn't believe it's impossible. She believes it's possible. And she believes she can make it happen. And she will. And so can you. All right? She hasn't got anything more special than any of you have. But she's got a determined focus. And she believes that she can create and manifest that which she wants. And so that you are more than halfway there, just with that energy. So I want you to get into that energy, Cancer, that I can create that which I want. There's my wish and my dream. I'm being loyal to it. I'm not budging. I'm not backing down. I am staying with it. So, I'm just about to shuffle, and I notice in the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, oh my days, and the Ace of Wands and the Magician. Wow. Okay. There's the wish fulfilled. I'm staying loyal to my dream. I'm going to get it. I'm going to achieve it. That's me successful, riding high, being seen, being noticed, and achieving that which I want. There is the 4 of Wands, which is a promotion or a new home. So it's happening. There is my new beginning with the Ace of Wands, and I am now leaving behind me where I was and moving forward, manifesting, creating the magic in my life that I want to create. Oh, it's just lovely. You see, so yes, we've got some negativity here, and we will all get in that space. There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly normal. We give up on life a little bit sometimes, but then we've got to get the hope back and move from hoping to having. All right, that's why I called my book that title. If we've lost hope, we're stuffed. And we will all lose hope to a certain extent for a little bit of time. It's like, oh, what's the point? Nothing's ever going to happen. Okay, have the pity party, have your tears, have your tantrums, then move on and get back into faith and back into hope. Then we move from the hoping to the having. Okay, this is beautiful. Let me get an affirmation for you for January, February for your career and money. Affirmation, please, for my Cancers. We have, I am able and willing to reach out to help from others. Okay, page 34. It's from my affirmation booklet. Most of you have got it, I know. Page 34. I am able and willing to reach out for help from others. Very often we struggle along on our own when there's lots of help available to us. So it doesn't occur to us to reach out for it, but reach out for that help. Okay, let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Cancer, please. Final message for Cancer. I love the ending of this reading for you. I mean, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, you know, the victory, the success, the new beginning with the Sun. And yes, Cancer, you have infinite potential. You have the ability to go all the way and to achieve everything that you want. You just got to have that faith. All right, so comment below, I have faith, okay? And you've got this. All right, my beautiful people, that's what I have for you for money and career. Thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing week, month. I'll be back at the end of January with your February monthly readings. And until then, I'm going to link up here your annual 2024 readings in case you haven't seen those yet, and see how they tie in together. And do check out your sun and your rising in particular in terms of the readings to pull it all together for you. Okie dokie. All right, my beautiful people. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.